live on all platforms, of course. But yeah, I am excited today. I'm skipping ahead a little bit in the list, but I am excited today to bring you a Yareli build. I mean, she's been in the list for such a long time, and it's good that for the stream I can bring them all back, and we can have a dear reunion with my Yareli build. So this is just a 40-meter pull ability. That's all I use. I can't remember if it's hold or tap. One of them just pulls them in and just leaves them there and doesn't explode, and then you can just kill all of them. You do the bubble, and then you throw the bubbles into the bubble, and then sometimes I cast Breach Surge, and then also Marlena exists, and will give you, it's a damage it's a damage reduction, so I can just have a little bit of shield gating going on top of having 90% damage reduction. So it's just a little bit of shield regen. That's it. With Arcane Ages, of course. So, we love having to recast Marlena in the worst times, absolutely worst times. But yeah, like 265 range, pretty low strength, but it's still over 100. So we love that shit. I guess that's it. Yeah, you'll kind of see it with a lot of damage reduction. If you've played a lot of Nezha, it's kind of the same way. You'll get a big nice Nezha warding halo. It'll be like 100,000 or like 200,000. That feels nice, but most of the time you're getting like pity numbers, and you feel it, man. So you got to recast this damage reduction a little bit. But loyal Marlena makes it so that you don't ride it. It just exists next to you. You can just run around and just play as normal, and it shoots little bubbles as well. So we love more bubbles, the better, chat. This is 209% damage vulnerability. I think I'm blowing out the mic when I say that shit, I've noticed, so apologies for that. But yeah, 209. It's got a lot of base stats, so I'm glad to keep it over 100. You're gonna add growing power, but I don't think it's too terrible. I do have double Umbra, so there's a couple choices you could make to probably maximize this a little bit better. But I do have a lot of energy, so I have a lot of energy to burn. But yeah, this thing is 100 energy, so it is a grouping ability that has 40 meters, which is pretty good, and it locks them down, so it's pretty nice. But there's definitely a trade-off there, and so I do have 100% efficiency. I don't have any duration because I do just want the bubble to decay, so that's about it. But yeah, there's loyal Marlena. That's awful to say. And then you have the obvious passive of the crit chance for pistols, which is just insanely broken. And it is, oh yeah, because I know that this weapon, the Aegrit, this one is just gonna be, it's the weapon that I'm like, I don't think you should use this weapon. But unfortunately, I used it for long enough, and I made it work for long enough that it's like, yep, now I'm just using it. I have to use it with all the other weapons. It is a big AoE. It just has good crit stats. So I have an absurd Riven. This Riven is criminal. It's the only reason that this weapon is like super viable for me. I'm already telling you this is too weird of a weapon for you to be like, you'll get to it eventually, but yeah, it makes your magazine one bullet so that you just reload every time you shoot. So you're just always filling your ammo, because it's obviously one ammo from pickup, because this is just like an AoE. What's your opinion on Limbo? So I think Limbo is very strong, but I think Limbo is one of the only examples of a frame that I just truly do not want to play. Shout out your mom for joining me on the final Wednesday in TikTok's history, so appreciate that. Yeah, I think Limbo does have a lot of strong abilities, and is a very good frame. It's just a perfect example of like, nah, I'm good. I'll fully admit it. But yeah, you got some nice stats on the AoE. The Riven is just too criminal. I rolled it 12 rolls. I was like, bro, what are you doing to me? Like, status chance, like refunding some of my status chance. I was like, oh my god, like, are you serious? And then you're gonna add oh, did not want to do that. You're gonna add 1.2 from galvanized diffusion, so you're gonna get what do you get, 3.9. I mean, there you go, nice and easy. I've taken a very long break from Warframe. I don't know how to come back. Honestly, what I always tell people is you will have to take your time, and you will have to be a little bit slow with it, because I mean, I can't. I'm not a good person to talk about that, because like part of this game is like I do have a feeling that if I fell off, I would fall off very hard. So I've been thinking about that recently. Like there's a lot of games that I'm playing right now, and I'm like, I'm glad I can make time for Warframe. You know, I'll always be able to make time for Warframe for you guys. It's not a question of the streams. It's just a question of like, yeah, in the times that I'm not streaming, like, am I really gonna be, you know? Anyway, before I get too distracted, yeah, I don't want to like. This is the weirdest weapon, but it is here. Let me tell you why. It's just at the bottom. This weapon has like bugged usage, so it never rises. And then this is just, yeah. So here's the list. Starts at this guy, so you're like, oh fuck, he has to use what? This is you get this from Call's camp, I think. It's the Talons, but Grenier, and deals a shit ton of damage. So yeah, Limbo's so OP though for things outside of killing, interception, defense. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like that's what I fully understand is like, no, Limbo is very good, but I just I don't know. Like I've always struggled. I've always struggled with playing Limbo, but it's mostly just like I haven't played him in such a long time that I haven't really bothered. But yeah, let's talk about Sporothrix. This is basically built on volatile variant. Barbs that strike enemies directly have plus 4 meter radius and plus 50% status chance, so it doesn't really deal a lot of damage, but it's more that it's just a sniper that just deals a shit ton of slash and heat damage. No Riven, just Fanged Fusillade and double heat mods. So skewing those stats, you know, you are getting free viral on the AoE. That's like the main thing. So you're gonna know that the bullet is just oof. I mean, 900 on the slash is like not. I mean, it's a pretty good weight. It's gonna get you to yeah, 39 and 63. You're seeing it. So there's definitely a skewing of the heat damage, but you're going to add primary crux on top of that. Pretty easy to land headshots as well. Getting some vigilante armament, so we are getting pretty good multi-shot, so that's going to get us to basically the same amount of multi-shot as this guy, which is hilarious. And then finally, Jade Kusar, another weapon where I'm like, this weapon is built on this Riven, which is Toxin and attack speed. So it's saving me 2 mod slots. It's giving me base attack speed, because normally, instead of using Berserker Fury, which people are like, just use Berserker Fury, I'm like, usually I would have Prime Fury and either Quickening, or I've realized Gladiator Vice. Like sometimes you can manage it. So this is becoming a Toxin mod and an attack speed mod. Got a Volt. Dude. Yeah, Volt is so sick. Like, what can I say? My main Volt gameplay is always just speed and shield. Just grab a shield and then shoot a crit weapon, and then use your speed to get faster reload speed. So this Riven is criminal, and it gives me range, so it's like, this is a fucking, it is a melee influence weapon, but it is giving me Toxin, so I'm using gas damage. Unfortunately, I cannot use blast damage, so it's almost perfect, but I'm not gonna push it. 42 rerolls, I'm not gonna push it. So this is Defiled Snapdragon, so this guy does have 2 slash procs, one at 200%, one at 100%, and it's got a really sick fucking heavy attack. That shit's awesome. So I think this guy has like a special effect or something. Explosive blast at range, yeah, so like the heavy attack will just go boom, and yeah, that's the build. I mean, let's play some Yareli. It's a 709. Oh wow, dude, impressive. Playing Warframe at 10 minutes. Lua, are you gonna join me for some Omnias? Just in time. You're gonna join me. Yes. Here, let's see if you're already in game. We're gonna get some Yareli gameplay. Show how it does. Wait, you mean like Volt? Here. So basically, here. Let's see. Where's the mirror? Which setup do I use? Is it this one? I think it's this one at this point. Yes. There's the reload speed buff. And then I don't think the shield tells you this in the description, but it does double your crit damage, so that's why it's good. Do you play Citrine at all? Yeah, I love Citrine. We just played Citrine. Was that 2 streams ago? Maybe? I don't know when that was, but we did play Citrine recently for the first time in a while. That was so good. You got any subsume suggestions to put on Loki? Honestly, one of my favorite setups that I like, one of the main reasons that I use Loki is I have Equinox's Rest on there so I can sleep enemies. And I used to do that a long time ago when I needed to do it. Like if I could do like a stealth mission, like I could basically do a stealth kill mission and like get a bunch of XP that way. Let me see the nuking real quick. Yeah. We'll show that off. So we'll get some nuking with basically all these, but mostly just the pistol and the melee weapon.
We should check each other over for any new blemishes.
All right, let's see if Lua's here.
Want me to do you first?
Lua, are you gonna join me? Show Volt Fashion. Let me steal Volt Fashion. Wait. Let me steal Volt Fashion. Useless compared to Wukong. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't think I'm necessarily comparing them. You know, like to me, Loki will always have specific uses that are like just outside of what Wukong does. Like Wukong is just like really OP. And yeah, what do you think about this for level cap, Cascade, Arcane Eruption, Duplex, Gloom, Falcor for... Well, yeah, if you got Falcor in there and you got a... What is Arcane Eruption? Which one is that? I don't know which one that is. I shot out Oops All Rats. But I think you can make that work. I was running at Devirian. Orem dropped 15 to 16 of the clamps I needed. Oh, dude. Really? Did you do it on a... yeah, did you do it on Steel Path? Eruption is a CC Arcane. Oh, Crit Chance Arcane. Oh, okay, I got you. Oh, I gotta keep... I'm a Loki main, so I take him literally everywhere. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if you're taking in Loki for a specific reason. You know, like, I think their uses are kind of different. Crowd Control Arcane. Oh, does it, like, stagger them? Does it just knock them down? Loki's literally fine. Yeah, like, to me, like, if someone, like, the people who are using Loki are not, like, in the situations I'm using Loki, I don't think I would ever be thinking about using Wukong, if you get what I mean. Like, I will always have a reason to play Loki, and Loki is at the top of my usage list for a reason, so we need to, like, play Warframe. AoE stagger, knockdown, health. Oh, yeah. No, that seems pretty good, yeah. But yeah, what I've always said is, like, I think your I don't know exactly how to explain, like, your power, your ability to do anything is, like, a lot dictated by your entire loadout. Like, I think that's why, you know, a lot of people have, like, utility. Oh, 4 minutes on this. Yes, look at this. Okay, we're gonna play. You know, like, utility weapons, I don't know, like, I think a lot of people will start to realize that your loadout is, like, the mods on your entire loadout are just as important for your power as any one specific, like, it's the sum of its parts. That's why I think, like, I've been seeing more of these videos of people being like, okay, I'm using this frame with this companion and these weapons, and it's like a you know, an in-depth, you know, it's kind of like a video essay style, and I've just been loving that. I'm always so impressed. I'm like, this is like what I talk about, where it's like everybody has their perfect Warframe and their perfect loadout, and then maybe that list expands a little bit, but, you know, I think we will all have our, you know, it's, oh, this is my dream loadout for blah 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 blah, level cap or not, or whatever, you know, like, we will all have our most difficult missions. But I really think, like, part of this game is that beauty that you just get to, you know, share all the different ways, and you're like, wow. So, you know, you're all, that's why I think it's nice that you're, like, up front to be like, yeah, this is my level cap setup. I've always felt that level cap is such a nice, you know, it's an easy SEO tool. You know, I think people are like, they use the word clickbait, and I would just use the word SEO, search engine optimization, which is like, what are people searching for? Like, the word best is like, I hate to say it, man, that's like A-tier SEO. So just, that's it. And then like, broken is, you get what I mean, man. Like, you start to see trends. Is my dead? Yeah, I knew it. Anyway, but yeah, I think it's cool to see, like, okay, we're starting to evolve a little bit, and we're like, okay, here's the setup for the perfect Loda. And then yeah, if it is a level cap setup, then that's what I'm telling you. It's a nice way to like encapsulate it and be like, okay, my hardest mission is like, yeah, we're doing a level cap Void Cascade Omnia. That's like, okay, yeah. Me, I'm like, yeah, I'm doing 10 rounds in a level I'm doing 10 rounds in a Void Cascade Omnia. That's it. That's my line of work at this point. So I gotta say, man, have not cast my 4. I do have all the buffs, or I have all the energy that I could need, but I'm not really seeing enough enemies for even. I don't even feel like taking advantage of my 4. I feel like I'm wasting it. So I really hate to say it, man. I'm like, Yareli's not optimized. TA's tier list ruins any game's fun for me. Right now, my perfect Loda is Loki, Burstin, Furus, and Glaive Sampote. Bro, I'm telling you, I hate to say it, you're gonna be seeing a lot of tier lists from me, but never in your life will you see an Amar ranks every single Warframe in the game. I'm not a fucking moron. Not to say that anybody else who's doing that is, but I'm like, no, that's gonna take me. I'm gonna be yapping, and it's gonna be like 4 hours in, and I'm like, I need to kill this. So all of my tier lists are like, okay, here's frames that have, Arcane Avenger and a crit buff. It's basic stuff like that where you're like, it's ranking basically like internal stuff in the usage list. Okay, so I have buff Warframes. I have buff and support Warframes. So, there's certain like unique criteria, and you'll see it. Like, my tier list is completely different, and there's a reason. I get comments for it, bro. I get comments. Perfect in how fun I find it to use often. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, everybody has their own definition of perfect. Yeah, this is your own video game to play. You're not playing other people's video game. This is yours. You're gonna play it exactly how you want to play it. So in the end, it's like it'll kind of dictate it. Apparently 47 of mouse movement per is the average. I tested mine of 24. Is a kit gun that can, without buff, solo level 250 plus steel path at 80 kpm. Yeah, that would probably be like Vermisplicer or Spore Lacer is a pretty good choice. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up 4 hours in, and you're still on that list. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I have to split up. Like, bro, you're gonna see I'll do a melee frames tier list, and it's like fucking 12. I don't know. You'll do the math on how many melee frames there are, and the one thing is they're basically all gonna have Wrathful Advance at this point. So you're gonna see it's like, okay, we get to judge these strange, different but similar setups. So it's like, it's this giant Excel spreadsheet. Well, maybe not giant. I try to make the font really big so you can read it easily, but I think I totally glossed over the fact that what I do is I'll literally just show you the entire tier list already put together, and then I'm just gonna kind of break it down because I have to sit there and like think it through and like add all the different things. So this is what I do, and it gets me comments till the day I die, where people watch the first 1 second of my stream and they're like, bro, he put Baruch where? This is where I got these comments. He's like, you're so fucking bad at Warframe, you suck, bro. And this is, people are like, it's rage bait. And it's like, you know why it's called bait? Because you're fucking fish. You fall for it. It's an itch. You're like, you see, literally, like, so many people do this. They just see it. They're like, he put what? Where? And then the comments immediately. It's like it's just an impulse. So it's like, most of the time I'm like, yeah, it just gets deleted and I move on at this point. So that's what I gotta say. But I gotta catch up. All right, are you hyped for Lavos Prime or nah? I totally missed that. Did they fully announce Lavos Prime? True. How? Hey, does each Amphora and Alchemy scale to solo? I never do this alone. I always do it alone. I basically do. I mean, if I'm off camera, especially, I'm basically only doing stuff solo. So I mean, part of it is, I don't know. Like, that's a good question. I've never really thought about it like that. If I were to do it in an Elite Archimedia, like how much damage is, like that's kind of where my head's at, but I'm still like, don't know how accurate that is, but all right. Oh, see, this is the thing, these guys, they kind of they can take a lot of shots to the body, so taking a weapon that can't just pop their arms off will make me suffer a little bit, but this may be a good opportunity to use the rest of my abilities, but for now I'm just casting Loyal Marilena. I've thought about, yeah, that's a pretty good opportunity. Should we see if it's, oh, and then you see these guys, oh, they just absolutely ruined my day. Like they just shit on me immediately. They know exactly what to do. So I think we can just recast this, and now they'll go into the thing. And then now we can cast a little bit of sneeze. Ooh, what did I say? Sneeze snares? Oh, this guy's corny as fuck. Oh, look at that fire proc. Jesus Christ, man. That's kind of savage. Love that. Amar live reacting to all of his builds as always, just being like, wow, that's a pretty good build. Am I burning all the ammo on the playing field? Ah, shit. What have I done to myself? I've chosen possibly the worst weapon. Oh no. Yeah, I've oh, there's 3 ammo. Okay, I think we're safe. Can I hit this guy? Does he have, oh, he's still alive. Look at this. I love this one. This is my favorite. Do they still keep the overguard? No, I think they're good, but I should at least cast the sea snares. And then I think we can be fine, but yeah, you hate to see it, man. Looks like I'm getting, I trolled myself. I was like, oh, I'm gonna meme on myself and use this weapon. I mean, it is, yeah, we like the numbers, right, chat? But I think it is, it's pretty efficient, I would say. It's mostly efficient. Probably. Oh god. All right, so far so good. Maybe I'm going to be a little bit more of a breach surge candidate, but for now I'm, ooh, we love that shit, dude. That's fire as fuck. Oh, and then that's me. Did my Marilena pop? Yeah.
You opened the relic.
See, I could probably get a zillion Marilena if he can slap me in the face. Like, if he can hit me with that sword, I think I could get, where'd he go? No, he's right there. But yeah, let's just recast this. I don't know how much invincibility we're gonna get. Ooh, that's a nice hit. I like that. All right, here we go. And then I think I can just kind of pop him a little bit. There you go. Okay, now we can actually play the mission. All right. Oh, it's just Bone Widow, not the overguarded Necromex. I'm telling you, bro, I do not feel that anymore, bro. The fact that you're trying to do a cascade and the corrupted ancient is giving the ghost Thrax overguard. I'm like, are you kidding me? And they're just like, yeah, we're leaving it in for now. And I'm like, oh my god, dude, just gag me, like fucking kill me now. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Those are the moments. Yeah, you'll see me crash out sometimes. I'm a master of the crash out. They openly said that. No, I'm just saying they haven't changed it. Until they change it, they're leaving it in. Like, I hope they say something about it soon, because I really hope it's not intentional. I really hope they don't plan on keeping that, because that makes me fucking suffer. That really makes me suffer, man. I was like, oh, that's a fucking gut punch. You're doing your classic Omnias, and now like 3 of them, yeah, you know, 4 of them, 4 of the different roles. So both of the conjunction survivals. And then, of course, both of the Zeramin tiles. Yeah, now you're, like, suddenly just raging every time a corrupted ancient spawns. Is that a good ratio of ammo to ammo coming in? I mean, tell me that, like, you love enemy density without, you know. Anyway, let's nuke some more silly fellows with, like, the weirdest. You're like, oh, God, what is this guy doing? Okay, we'll try and spam everything and we'll kind of... See what kind of DPS we can get going, but yeah, these guys seem a little bit cooked. It seems like he's not gonna be having a good time around here, so we can just kind of bubble him and he's fine. Oh, look at that, it's slowing down. Yeah, unfortunately my big Unga Bunga explosion. You know, maybe I need a good roll. There were some moments where I was doing pretty good, but here, let's see. Can I hit his back? I think I am hitting his back. I'm pretty sure I am. But I need to make sure to be moving for the crit chance first. Alright. Thank God for the triple Bone Widow, am I right? And I don't have Marulina active. Alright, let's hit the little pipes. Let's hit him with some fucking pipes. Let's straight up Nancy Kerrigan this shit. Oh my god. But yeah, I mean, dude, I'll tell you what, alchemy is a breeze. It's nice. The Necromechs will scale up with the enemies, so it's a in survival the Necromechs don't scale up, so it's a fun little trade-off. I kind of want to build an Aegrit now. Yeah, it's a. I would say if you do build it, I would probably just put in only fire damage. That's what I have on like the plinks. Excuse me, because like I'm just probably trying to tap them with like a fucking absurdly high damage fire proc. It does have blast damage built in, so I was like, you might as well get 2 different damaging status effects going. And so it's like not like necessary, but I definitely think it's fun. It has to be a primary kick. Yeah, so Spore Lacer and Vermisplicer are pretty goated. Spore Lacer is it's like a I don't know how to call it. So think of like the Kuvazar, how it has like bomblet, so it's got that type of mechanic, but it's all toxin damage, and it's a shotgun. It's just a funky. It's funky fresh. But yeah, I think I just build that with Hunter munitions, and that's it. I don't get a look at my build now, but I'm telling you, man, we have a good time with the kit guns. We have a good time with the kit guns. We love the kit guns. All right, what is it? 726. Ah, dude, we're chilling. Look at this. It's gonna be the easiest time of my life. I don't think nope, they didn't shoot me a single time. That's incredibly wonderful. But yeah, this is what I'm saying. I'm the bad mission to test out Yareli. If it was like a survival, bro, I'd be eating so good. Oh, look at this motherfucker. If I try and kill him with I don't think I can kill him with a melee influence weapon. I haven't used my melee weapon this entire game. I think this guy will die quickly though. What if I bubble him? This silly little goofy. Oh, look at see what I mean? Like, see, now the fire proc is doing nothing. So, ooh, into the void. That was an incredible play by your boy. I'm impressed with my own ability. Holy shit. I can't believe I actually managed that. That was a, yeah, I totally nailed it. Yep, I knew what I was doing. Chilling so far. I'm gonna just recast these. Oh, I gotta recast the homie Marulina. See, there's the number. There's the number you like to see. I love these Bone Widows, bro. I swear to God, they're eating good with these fucking Bone Widows. All right, let's get some fucking amphors on the playing field. You care for arcane secondary fortifier? Oh my god, secondary fortifier, bro. I swear to God, I get so many comments. I get so many comments of people being like, bro, why do you care about survivability? Just use secondary fortifier. And I'm like, oh my god. So if anybody loves secondary fortifier, absolutely, it's a very strong arcane, but just don't be an asshole in the comments. You know, there's a, I hate it when there's a like a correlation, like too many of the people that are being assholes are commenting to use the same thing. I'm like, oh god, why does this have to happen like this? What is going on, man? I'm like, I'm like, what is, and yeah, so what can I say? Shout out Nah for following. Nah. Oh, chillin'. Almost fell into the void once again. I'm just a master. I don't know how I'm so fucking good at this shit, but is this an opportunity for... Nope, we got a bunch of overguard on the playing field apparently, so... Back to spamming the fucking... this guy once again. Do I have Arcane Avenger as well? Did I put that on? I'm pretty sure I put Arcane Avenger on. Am I not getting shot? Am I actually not getting shot? Oh my god. I thought I had Arcane Avenger. What do I have in that slot if it's not Arcane Avenger? Oh, interesting. Oh, there's Arcane Avenger. Now it procs. Okay, yeah, there you go. No wonder. Okay, things are starting to make more sense. Apparently, I'm like doing very good at not getting shot. I don't know. You saw, I was like standing still. I'm like, what are we doing here? I knew I had the arcane. I was like, am I just not proccing on hit effects? I was like, what the? Am I not getting shot in a fucking alchemy? I was like, seriously, guys? This is where we're at. Anyway, let's hit the button and keep moving. All right, let's move. Let's get some damage on this fucker. Come on, man. I want to see him go down. I got ammo all over the playing field. I'm totally fine. Oop. That's a defense buff from this guy. We can probably pop him pretty quick. There you go. Ooh, into the void. Now we're safe. Okay, we're chilling. What am I saying? Well, do people really? Yeah, it was like this weird. It was like this weird ratio where it was like the only people that were mean were all telling me to use secondary. Like if I was talking about, I don't remember what it was. It must have been like a stream about Shieldgate or something. And I would get comment like it would like something would do really well, and so people would start commenting who just like watched it in the future. And then yeah, they would be like, bro's really putting survivability on, you know, like when he could just use secondary fortifier. And it was all like kind of the same comment. I was like, what is going on here? Is this just like what I was like, what am I witnessing? I was so like I was like, this is humanity at work. I'm like, wow. It's like the I don't know exactly how to. It's like the crystallization of the mind. It's like we all become one in the end. It's like one of us. It's like, what's going on, guys? How do you feel about Garuda? Garuda is really strong. So if you guys didn't know, I was doing a little bit of googling, and Garuda's passive is like a damage buff when you get like kills, and it's calculated the same as roar. So if you add roar, so basically if you have roar, it's just a buff to roar. It just gives you 100% on top of your roar. You know, at least from what I've read, I was like, okay, it's that type of damage calculation. But I was like, okay, so I already had roar in the beginning, but yeah, that stuff will buff your slash procs on the fourth ability. So that is a pretty nice bonus. So you know, it's kind of a 1-2 punch, I guess is what I would say. And then the other nice thing about Garuda is that her first ability, as long as you have it active, you are immune to getting staggered. So pretty poggers, gotta say that. Ooh, there's a big tap. We love that shit. Ooh, and yeah, that's the thing. I got ammo all over the place, man. We could do this all day, man. All right, keep cruising. Still safe. Let's pop some of these silly little pipes. But yeah, we're still moving. Totally fine. Oh my god, 1,000 likes. Oh my god. Oops, all rats also followed. Fortify cool though. Yeah, no, it is cool. I'm just, yeah, it's just don't be, yeah. The lesson is don't be an asshole. It's not that secondary fortifier is bad. The reason that people are commenting is because of how good secondary fortifier is. The lesson will always be don't be an asshole in the comments. Here he goes again. Here's Amar on his rants about being nice to people in comment sections once again, and in his Discord. But I will say, you know, if you guys are enjoying, TikTok is, I think, gonna get banned. So if you're enjoying the content on TikTok, all of this stuff is up on YouTube. So the link to my YouTube is in my profile. So definitely go there and subscribe as well, because I've got everything there, and I'll still be streaming over there. So we'll see what kind of content I do on TikTok, or I don't know what it'll look like after Sunday. So we'll kind of go from there. But I will definitely say, you know, if you are enjoying the Warframe content, that all is organized much more neatly and much better on my YouTube homepage. Like, you can just actually just scroll through. You'll be like, he did what? You'll be like, he made what? Yeah, I have a whole series of game reviews that you can watch. Not even the end all be all. TBH, I go into missions. Oh shit, I was reading chat. I went to missions full loadout only to be full aware that I'm going to use one weapon. No, true. No, I've tried to do that more, where I do actually swap between weapons. I try to at least swap between the melee and and the primary or secondary. So I definitely keep that in mind. Oh shit! Did not realize I was that far into reviving myself. Okay. Worst case scenario, unfortunately, chat. I hate to be that guy, but you know it happens. Well, full reset. That's fine. Be better at reading chat is the lesson also for all you guys. So still fine. Oh, nice. We get a lich. I've got a zillion liches at this point. Cause yeah, I did that ephemera grind. Oh my god. That was like ephemeras 1.0. Those were like the old days of the ephemeras. I'm like, fuck, man. Like there are some crazy ephemeras now that I really don't think you need to be like hard pressed for like the vengeful flame and like all these ephemeras. I will say, the vengeful like flame and all that stuff, I think are the only ones that can be applied to companions. So like I have a vengeful electric. Yeah, you can see that electricity effect. That's like the vengeful charge ephemera. So that's like the if you want to put it, you can put it on Necromex as well. So like it's just like a body ephemera. So it doesn't have the shape of the Warframe. So you know, just creates kind of like particle effect. Oh my god, particle effects around the body. So you know, pretty easy to understand. So nice for that. Are you on the purple app? Yeah. I don't have a link to it on TikTok. I have a link to it in my YouTube channel, but then yeah, you'll have to click over to the YouTube. But yeah, I have I stream there, but yeah, it's definitely just there. It exists at this point. It's weird. I will have yet. I'll have to see. You know, I was like I should at least multi-stream. So here we are. I'm multi-streaming. So you know, if anybody's watching on TikTok or on Twitch, I appreciate it. Yeah, nice and easy so far. I mean, I don't have my 2 active. I don't know why it's so hard. You see it. You can literally watch it happen over and over again. That I just forget to cast my defensive ability. You're like, bro, is this guy even playing the game? What is he doing? Oh, yeah, he wiped me. Ooh, he slashed me through all that shit. Oh my god. Is that overguard as well? Am I gonna die here? No, we're safe. Okay. Yeah, let's see if I can get some big damage. Oh, I gotta be able to recast that. Oh, dead instantly? Okay. Yeah, 5,000. That's pretty good. Okay, it gives us like 18,000. I love getting staggered as well. Alright, chat, let's just take a breather. I guess we dealt with the Necromech. I don't know how, but we dealt with the Necromech. Excuse me for that. Take a breath, alright. Chill out. You are 3 rounds into an alchemy, so do not worry about it. Can I get some good damage? 1900, 3900, 5800. Not bad. I guess I should be casting this. Fuck, man. Oh, did I even grab anybody? I did grab some people. Yeah, there you go. Oh, we got some people with overguard. I see. Alright. Yeah, sometimes you gotta... Sometimes it ebbs and it flows, man. Can I have the build after? Yeah, absolutely. Since when did people start saying red app, purple app? I don't know. I don't do it. Twitch is literally less keystrokes. I don't know. I feel like they do it because maybe they felt like it was gonna like block their stream or something. Like if you said in your title like purple app, you would say purple app in bio or whatever instead of I'm like I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. You do what you want. Say what you want. Say what you want. I could care less. Amar pretends to be a video game NPC. Part 10,000. I do feel like, yeah, some of those lines are like straight up like video game NPC, you know, like what would you call it? Like procedural mouth animation, stuff like that. Love dudes nonchalant. Why we can't play music in the background on Twitch? Okay, well, no, I don't. I just don't play music in the background in general. I mean, I felt like if I would do it sometime. I don't know. Like, there are some situations, especially with certain games, where I would actually rather listen to the music of the game, and like I you know, I don't really, you know, it in the event that I play more of these like quote unquote Souls-like roguelikes, as I call them. Yeah, like they have a lot of really good songs. So yeah. Also, shout out Oops All Rats for saying love dude's nonchalant aura. Okay, I gotta catch up. Zata, Foss, Zata. Drops that shit in the chat. That's a little. Also, the first ability makes you essentially immortal. Wait. Of what? The first ability of. Anyway, chat. We'll catch up, but I think we're chilling. Oh, and it's in the same room. I guess we finally had the reset, so that's nice and easy on the 5th one. Oh, we can fully just recast that shit. I gotta watch that little red indicator can really fuck me over sometimes. I am truly, in specific moments, truly dog shit at this game. So I think you always have to just take that with a grain of salt. Like, I'll have my moments, right? Yeah, I may like claim to play. God, I keep walking into the fucking toxin orbs. I'm so stupid. Sorry to like freak out, but yeah, we're at the point now, chat. Do you see this point? Do you see what happens? You're like, oh, there's all these. So these are like the elemental Eximus variants of all the Arcanoids and the Culverines. So they are a giant pain in the ass. So the Arcanoids will just like run towards you with the toxin effect, but I think the Culverines are the ones that will like spray orbs of toxin and just make your life a living hell. And yeah, we lots of my homies love shield gate builds, and boy do we not like toxin. So I can still survive it most of the time. Like, I'm never too hard pressed, but yeah, for now, lots of gamer moments need to be happening way more often because, you know, I'm trying to be a cool content creator. You know, I'm trying to show off cool builds. I'm definitely not using this weird ass fucking pistol. Oh, my boy gets nuked, and I feel it. Also, I appreciate Oops All Rats. I think I missed it. You sent a heart me, so I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, it's major. Oh, that's the fucking malice bubble. Oh my god. Don't worry, chat. We're chilling. You see it. You see the gameplay. Maxed out on Tox. That's Amar. That's if you can know Amar for anything, he's maxed out on being toxic. That's one thing you'll know. He's a fucking asshole. You add that right to the bank. So. We love the cold effect as well, getting shafted a little bit, but I just need to kill enemies. There you go. We'll deal a little damage, I guess. What can I say? We'll deal a little damage. Yeah, we need to fucking play the game a little bit. This is the last round, so you know, when I'm doing solos, I'll do them 25 at a time. Excuse me, 5 rounds at a time. But yeah, you know, it's just like I like to show off more frames. I like to be able to have some fun. You know, if I'm doing it solo, I'm gonna do it my way. You know, shout out your boy. Shout out your boy Jay Schlatt, I guess. Oh, Oops All Rats, I appreciate it for sending a cap. So here's the thing. I know that every once in a while TikTok loves to like reset my stuff. So I don't know if the on-screen effects look. Oh, Pepsi, cause fuck Coca-Cola. Hell yeah. 2,300 likes. Oh, fuck yeah. I love Pepsi. Actually, dude, like the cherry Pepsi, low-key goated, dude. Like, you know, if I'm like in a store or something and they just, when I see it, man, I'll say, that's all I'll say. Oh, Max has joined the chat. Max drops a New Year keyboard. Appreciate it, Max. Oh my god. Max, you get to join the tail end of a classic Yareli stream. Oh, I totally fucked that bubble up. Oh, but there's also a silly little Eximus on the playing field. Hang on one second. Chat, I'm literally standing still. Ooh, oh, come on, man. Drop a few more on them. Drop a few more on them. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like I'm saying more on. Hitting deep? No, this is just Omnias. Bro, at this point, I literally just have to do Elite Archimedia off camera because I have so many like internet problems and like so many lag problems when I'm in a 4-stack in Elite Archimedia that like I just can't fucking do it anymore. I'll still do Netracells. Aren't there for clickbait? I just appreciate streamers that can talk and I can tell there's thoughts in there. I appreciate that. because that means you've obviously seen people that maybe a little bit more like empty in the head. But yeah, I don't want to say too much. Oh my God, Max, that's a lot of coins. Max, thank you, I appreciate it. But yeah, I think oh yeah, I'm not going to use this, but I think my whole thing is that in the end I can grow at whatever pace. I'm always so thankful. I do want to say we are at 950 subscribers on YouTube, so I think what I had promised is that I'll shave off my mustache and then I'll grow out a beard until it's the length of my mustache.
Well. Good times all.
Got it, those are my favorite. Yeah. And like, yeah, so what was I trying to say? Yeah, so I'm gonna shave my mustache off when we hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, but I can grow at whatever pace I want, and I will appreciate all the love and support, because I'll always have a gimmick that like no one can even touch. Like the idea of like randomizing your gear is like so, like I guarantee, like there's the, I guess this isn't like manifesting. I would hope that I would be able to like, you know, be on stream with other content creators, and yeah, I'm like, I guarantee people will be like, what the you play how you do what? You're like, what the you're like, what? And all this is all you do now is just do Omnias and just have the title. And like, I will say I'm going to be putting the builds in the description, so if you go into the description of my YouTube channel, you can just see the time codes for like when we go into the next mission. So like currently I would just put a time code right here, or like right around here, and we would go in and we got Yareli, so then we would go here, scroll down to the bottom. Varuna and Sight will be a unique case. They'll, you know, so here's the thing, it's a self-imposed randomizer, so it's not forced. So I get to decide. It's fully of my own volition, but yeah, we got Z huge action. And yeah, that was a pretty interesting run. Oh my God, we get Zylok and Incarnon. And then, yeah, I think this is a pretty good roll as well. Oh, it's Plasma Sword. Oh, my God. So, yeah, we've got a couple different choices. I might be spamming Zylok, but I think both of these guys can do pretty well. So let's get right into it. We'll start with Jade. Yeah, I guess build segment starts now. Okay, we can do this as well here. While the build is sitting here, run to Jade. Z huge. Zylok, Plasma Sword. Alright, gamers, I'm ready. Let's talk about it. We got some builds to go over. Zocti is the gas clouds. Yeah, Zocti is pretty good. I have Enervate on Zocti now. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was insanely fucked. I loved doing Zocti with Enervate. Oh, that was so sick. But yeah, let's talk about the builds. Oh, Max sent a game controller. Appreciate it. Dude, Max. Oh my God, that's a lot of coins. Holy shit, Max. Thank you. Oh my God. Dude. Holy shit. Oh my God. Anyway, don't get too distracted, chat. Brief respite. Augur message, Augur secret. So you're getting a big buff on ability cast, but you're also getting the shield regen, so you don't need both of these, but I have both of them. I was like, I don't know what else I'm putting in this slot. So I have that now. Growing power, obviously. Archon vitality for, I guess, for the 1, and then also for the glory, so kind of a nice take. We love that shit. Arcane Aegis, of course, and Arcane Avenger for glory as well. We've only got 45% range, and then we've got fast deflection, and I do have a decent amount of duration, but I've kind of just kept that in there because you know, a lot of buffs going, and I like the duration on the orbs too. It does help me out. So yeah, there's the Jade build. Let's talk about the glory build. So Arcane Avenger is just going to add 45 to this, and I do think I want to put I'll need to put 2 Forma in, but I want to make this primed heated charge, because I do just want way more heat damage. I just want it to do a zillion damage, but I'll have to put in 2 more Forma, so I still have to do that. But currently it's just Scorch, so, you know, just running around with viral heat. That's it. Keep it up, you rock. I'll randomize. I'd randomize if I had the willpower. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, people can say what they want, but I've gotten comments of people being like, bro, the way you play the game is stupid. And that's when I know I'm like, yeah, I don't like, to this day, I don't think I'll ever meet another person that like plays it the way I do, and that's kind of the whole point. Like, it'll always be like, yeah, I hope you know that I play this way, because it will color everything that I do for the rest of the time. I like because Elite Deep Media and Circuit breathe new life into Warframe for me. Yeah, exactly. Like, and what I've realized is, we could talk about Z-Huge, which we will talk about right now, but, it's a crazy setup. Like, this is a insane Riven, but it's a freebie, so you could just replace it with whatever. But this is a primary crux with weighting it towards slash. So currently the stats are 30% slash, 26% viral. So we are weighting it pretty well. And then on the bullet, you know, 19% slash, 30% viral. So a little bit of a worse spread, but we are going to buff that with primary crux, which is also going to give us ammo efficiency. So it's an easy buff to do. And we love that shit. So there's the Zylok build. Excuse me, there's the Z-Huge. The Riven was crit chance, crit damage, so pretty crazy. Starbucks is the world's largest unregistered bank. Dude, that's gamer moment. If some mouth breather told me trying to randomize the game for fun was stupid, I'd lose it. Yeah, I couldn't be a streamer because I hate my audience, no lie. It is a small margin, but it's always the loudest margin. And what you have to realize is, like, the people that leave those types of comments, it is like literally an itch. It's like an impulse that they do like a lot, that they do like many times a day, and you're not necessarily as special as you think. Like, I think they just get fed a lot of Warframe content, and they see my video, which like it's like contrasts with their worldview, because like in the end they only play like 3 different pieces of gear and they think that everything else is trash. Like, if someone, my only opinion that I'll say is, like, if someone thinks like a Warframe is bad, then I think I always just replace that with, like, it's okay to just say you don't like a Warframe. Like, I can tell you that I can play with any Warframe, and there's a few that I won't play with, and that's it. Like, do I think Ivara is bad? Do I think Limbo is bad? No. But, like, am I going to play them? Like, fuck no. So that's what I mean. I actually want to see how the Z-Huge performs here. Yeah, like, it's a pretty interesting weapon. I like the, what's the embed delay? This is the 1.6, so it's a pretty quick embed delay. But yeah, Zylok does insane fucking damage. So you have to dump your mag twice, and then you get a 2 times crit multiplier on burst headshots. That's pretty good. But yeah, the crit multiplier is just too nice with it. I am making this shit a beam weapon. I thought about doing other ones, but I do like just being able to double tap the normal fire super easily and just laser heads. So I hate to say it, I've been taking that more and more, the accuracy and recoil. And then of course this is crit chance, status chance. Yeah, so you could take direct damage or just all crit chance. So it's a little bit less crit chance, but I do like those status chance numbers because we can come over here. So the Incarnon, obviously you do want to fucking dome people in the face. You want to fucking tap them in the brain for a zillion. So super satisfying. It is primed heated charge, but yeah, the AoE is an 84% chance for a heat proc. So we love viral and primed heated charge. I hate to say it, it's like on everything I have. It's like on every single pistol. So I just tap people, and I am getting Arcane Avenger onto this, so you're gonna add 45 to that, so we're at 190. Oh yeah, dude. Oh, I forgot to mention, yeah, that's also gonna work for Z-Huge. But then we're gonna add the Vigilante bonus on top of that, so we're gonna go 126 plus 45. That's a pretty good number. And then you add 20 on top of that, so you're almost at 200. You're pretty close, maybe a little bit over, but put as much base damage on Zorus as you can, subsume shock for shock trooper, and stack Ivara's ziplines for infinite power strength. That's crazy. But yeah, waiting for damage cap Ivara with Zorus. Oh my god. No, I'm like, yeah, Ivara I'll play for spy missions, and that's it. Oh, I see Sarita in here. Wait, let me see if I'm caught up. Oh hey, do you think there's going to give... Wait, what? Do you think they're gonna use... Wait, Site 6? Wait, Dr. Smile, you sent something and I'm trying to read it and I'm struggling right now. He's the most recent, so his prime won't fear for a long time. Okay, yeah, probably 3 years, yeah. Did the dude talk about Ivara? The stacking doesn't work anymore. It got fixed. Oh, lol. Rip. Well, there you go, Lua. That's oops all rats. So, yeah, this is a plasma sword. This is not a weapon that I think you should use. But yeah, I was like, hey, I might as well add one more sword to the list, so we did it. I could probably put in one more Forma for prime pressure point. I should probably do that, but I'm a little Forma starved at this point. But yeah, that's Jade. That's everything. 7:55. We should have time for 2 more rounds. But yeah, let's go. Ivara will always be the spy Warframe to be. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I will stay using that shit. Hey, look at that, chat. Void Cascade or a Entrati Survival. Thank fucking Christ. I'll take that every single time. That's the thing. It's like, yes, we all know that, yeah, Void Cascade is sucks ass. That's a fact. All right, we got to be real here. I'm burning through these relics, man. I'm starting to run out. Fuck, I'm gonna have nothing. Yeah. Oh, we're chilling. Maxed out gaming. I like melee. What Warframe should I go for? So I would say probably Kullervo, because you can just buff any melee weapon. But if you can just subsume Wrathful Advance, I don't know. There's a lot of different melee frames. You have, can I name them all? So I could name the exalted ones to start off with. You have Excalibur, Valkyr, and Baruch, which all have. Is there another one that has an exalted melee? Am I trying to remember now? And then of course Atlas and Korra. I'm trying to think. You still want to infinitely stack. She's dated, but she's okay. Yeah. But I mean, like, yeah, I feel like there will be frames that have uses outside of necessarily straight combat. And I think that is, I don't know. That doesn't mean, I don't know. Like, I feel like if you really wanted to, you could take any frame into an Omnia. That's what I've said. Is I think Omnias are a very standard like setup. Like, I think they're easy to understand. Obviously the different missions matter, so if you get a Void Cascade, that's going to be completely different. So I definitely think some frames struggle more in a Void Cascade, but yeah, I don't think it's too terrible. Are you guys seeing the gameplay when you were asking about how good this weapon is? I hope this is clear enough. This is what I was talking about, like a weapon that I can just spray left and right. I'm just popping the arms off of these dudes, that's it. I'm not really doing anything else, so this is kind of epic gamer moment, so we're chilling. Nice and easy. I hope this is a clear stuff. Technically Garuda. Yeah, I guess so. Does the... Oh, because you have the claws. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Fucking criminals. It was a cool bug that they could have waited to patch if it never got out of hand. God, Lua! Lua! Oh my god! You do this, like, with everything that... Oh my god. He's like, I want to exploit the bug while it exists. I'm like, God, I hate to say it, man. Predictable as ever. But I wanted to exploit it while it still existed. Oh, what? DE, what have you done? That's my impression of Lua. DE, what are you doing? Stop it. I want to have more fun with the stacking powers tray. Oh, my goodness, chat. It's killing me. Woo. Yeah, the claws are cool on Garuda. I'm not necessarily spamming the claws. I'm out here using other melee weapons, gamers. But yeah, I'm definitely struggling to proc melee influence. Never mind, psych. Apparently I'm lying. Apparently I'm straight up lying to my audience. Amar Joshi lies to his audience constantly. Outed as a fraud, as a loser, as a major dork, and a failure of a gamer. Oh, I love this though. I love the forward momentum on the standing combo for Swooping Falcon. My left hand is up in the air. I'm just kind of running around. I'm a maxed out gamer. This is top tier stuff. This is the plasma sword, chat. I don't know if you heard that. This is the plasma sword. This is the best sword in the game. Plasma sword is the best sword in the game? Sorry, guys. I don't know how I do it. It's it's so silly. I'm glad that I finally put the build together because it is a goofy moment. It's a goofy goober. It's just melee influence. That's it. Silliest weapon you've ever seen. I don't even know what Plasma Sword is, lol. Exactly. You get it from Nightwave, I think. It's like one of the worst swords in the game, but funny enough, it has built-in electric damage. So, you know, I own currently in the randomizer. I think I have at this point like 90+% of the melee weapons in the game. There are 9 weapons that I refuse to use that just sit at the bottom of my list. One of them is the Kestrel. Have you guys ever heard of the Kestrel? It is the worst glaive in the game. Well, maybe not, but it's the worst non-variant. I don't know what to call it. So obviously, like maybe the base version of the Halikar is bad, but there's the Halikar Wraith. So, you know, if you only have the best variants of every glaive, Kestrel sucks the most, I guess is how I would phrase it super technically. But yeah, there you go, man. But this is what I mean. This is the corny shit that I'm talking about. This is just a sword. This is just a sword. It has no crit chance. It's just all status. But I'm just kind of running around like a silly goofy boy. So I hope that showed off the power of the Z-Huge. Should I swap to the Zylok for a little bit? I feel like I should actually use the Zylok. Because here's the thing, man. This guy is a classic of the Incarnon era of Amar. Like the old school sessions with the Zylok Incarnon were the goats. And then when Zylok Prime came out, and I had to spam Zylok Incarnon like crazy, that shit was too fire. So we can actually kind of just keep this charged. Yeah, we love doming people with the fucking Zylok. It's so sick. It like literally makes me cackle. I hate to say it, man. I like lose my mind. Yeah, you've paid your Z-Huge tax. Go wild. Hell yeah, dude. Could have said it better myself. That's the Z-Huge tax. That is Z-Huge tax. It's like, oh, he said it, man. Oh, corny motherfucker. Oh, but dude, yeah, Jade is giving me pretty good power, but I'm just using the shield buff. That's it, man. That's all I'm doing. Oh, Zylok, I think, is the Acolyte nuker. Should I get my buffs going and see if I can have a little bit of fun with the Acolyte? Let's see. Okay. There's a good shot, chat. There's a gamer moment. All right. If you guys... Oh, my God. He's a gamer moment live on camera. You guys caught it. Holy shit. Yeah. I mean, it's a classic for a reason. It's an old school at this point. Like, all the Incarnons are like old school strong weapons. I've been using Incarnons, bro. Like, almost all of them at this point. There's very few Incarnons that I don't use. I think like Vasto Incarnon I don't use. But yeah, there's a few different ones, but honestly, chat, there's so many good Incarnons that like you're okay. There's a few that you don't need to use. I think almost all of the Incarnon primaries I use at this point. I don't know exactly what the stats are, but you know, it's not too terrible. But I will say, yeah, that's part of the fun, is like getting to craft some of the weirder Incarnons. You know, I'm like waiting. I don't know if Thacker's done a video about Dara Incarnon yet, but yeah, that blast build that I have on the Dara Incarnon is like fucking crazy. And this is what I mean. It's like there will never be any incentive for you to use such a wide variety of weapons. The incentive is, I guess, Deviri and Elite Archimedia, that like it's about being comfortable with all these weapons and understanding their playstyle and stuff. And like what you realize is like, you know, after I've done all of this work, after I've been playing this, like I've been using the randomizer for half a decade at this point. So Master Rank 30 came out in 2020, October of 2020. So I guess technically like in October of 2025 is when I started doing this, because like when I hit, you know, it was like when I hit Master Rank 30, there was a point where if you wanted to hit Master Rank 30, you needed everything in the game. You literally needed to have ranked up K drives, amps, every single arc weapon, all the arc melees, all the arc wings. Like you needed to have done everything. And then there was this ratio where there was a specific time where you could tell if somebody had done everything but they were a founder, or if somebody had just done everything. There was a specific time in Warframe, and that was a great era of my life. So yeah, basically half a decade I've been doing this now. And it's mostly just about being like, wow, there are so many cool weapons that I wish I was using more. Right? That's it. That's where it ends. For real, Vasto is so fun. Yeah, it's a nightmare. Well, I mean, yeah, Vasto, yeah, it deals a zillion damage to one thing. That's why, like, you know, most of my Incarnons, if they're good against single targets, I'm like, that's fine. All my weapons, all the other weapons are good against single targets and everything else. So I'm like, you know, in the end, I'm like, okay, so it's a cool mechanic. I've thought about using it with blast damage. So that's what I have on a lot of single target setups. If it's just like a straight full auto, then I'll just put blast damage on it. I have that on Tenet Diplos, which is like the most insane set. I don't think you should be necessarily doing that. But yeah, there's like a few setups that like I think it works really well on. You know, there's like stuff like that. You'll kind of get the vibe. But yeah, I have it on Act Magnus Prime. I've been thinking about using it on Magnus Prime. It's got like the headshot buff. I think that might be pretty crazy, but I don't know, man. I'm still kind of figuring it out. That's the thing. There's so many weapons that I still use that I'm not ever, at this point, I'm not ever super hard pressed to like add more weapons. Like something has to really stand out to me in like broad gameplay for me to really want to use it like that. So yeah, there's still a big list of weapons. But yeah, in the end, I think what I've learned is I think people should be confident in their preferences, and they shouldn't ever feel the need to like necessarily be super objective about it. I feel like it's this thing on the internet where people will always feel like they have to speak objectively on a subject, especially people in the comments. They will have to say like, this frame is bad, you know, and I'm like, okay, we understand what you mean, but it's like, yeah, like I think the idea is like, it's important to understand that everyone will have their own play style and preferences. And, you know, it's important to go into the conversation with that understanding, like that mutual understanding. Because, yeah, spy frog framers are so greedy. Very safe. Oh, my God. Oh, is this violence? Oh, shit. I didn't even realize it was violence. I was just reading chat, and then I just see my abilities get cleared. And I'm like, oh, fuck. All right, this is why we have the Zylok. Speaking of fun weapons, have you played with the Zymos Enervate yet? Oh my god. I've seen so many people talk about like, bro, have you tried Zymos with Enervate? It's like all these comment sections and these forums. I'm like, it sounds pretty crazy, but no, I haven't tried it. I know Strategist has been trying Epitaph with Enervate, but I'm like, yeah, I'm only really using Enervate on like bullet hoses that just cycle the Enervate bonus really fast. That's like basically it. You know, I'm using it on like a Carius, but I realize it's like one of the only weapons that I have that like doesn't still have crit. Like I kind of just put it on. So here's the thing, I put it on like bullet hoses that have like low base crit, and that's about it. That's like kind of where it ended for me. I'm gonna swap. Okay, we're gonna do this. I may potentially just lock in with Zylok and Plasma Sword, and we'll do the Plasma Sword for the map wiping, and we'll do the Zylok for the tapping of the big guys. So we'll kind of swap back and forth. I try to favor two things, and then mostly just swap back and forth. Having melee influence on your melee is very, very powerful. It will always be kind of a locked-in moment. It just has such incredible map wipe potential. It like basically always outclasses almost any primary or secondary. Like just the ease of use. I'm using it on the fucking Plasma Sword, like the worst weapon in the game. Such a shitty fucking sword, and it's still like gamer moment. Like you're just like sitting back and enjoying it. So I need to start tapping this dude in the back apparently. Ooh! Oh, is he gonna die from the shit? Do you see how I got caught by that AoE? That's the thing, chat. Entradi's got that going for it. Those fucking AoEs, they get you, man. If you're not careful, if you're playing a little bit greedy, you'll get popped like a fucking cherry. Sorry for phrasing it like that. I swear to God. I don't know how I do it, man. I'm so I swear to God that was not intent. I swear to God. Alright, gotta go to bed. Appreciate it. Oops, all rats. Yeah, definitely check me out on YouTube. You know, TikTok should be getting banned from what we can tell. So all of my stuff will always exist on my primary platform, which is YouTube. I like having everything on there. I like that I can put it all in playlists for you guys. So stay tuned for some more content. If and when TikTok gets banned, I will start uploading, I think, more clips, and it's going to be just me and my friends at that point. So it's going to be very exciting. Yeah, I'm so distraught. Good luck with the randomizer, dude. TikTok has connected me to great small-time makers. Yeah, that's my thing is I'm very thankful that I can still do videos that the algorithm will promote that, like, you know, are just like scripted videos. So I have a lot of like tutorials for like Warframe and then other videos that, you know, are interesting and fun. So you know, if you are interested, all of my stuff is way easier to look at on my YouTube channel. Like anything that's a minute long will be vertical, but otherwise it will be horizontal, obviously because of shorts. But yeah, look, what you're really talking about is I've had many different careers on TikTok, and I think just the fact that they did not give me playlists to start off with pisses me off so much. The thing that will make me the most sad is I did not get to 10,000 followers before it got banned, because it means I never got playlists, and that was like my only goal with growing. I was like, I just want you guys to be able to see that I make other content. I hope it's easier for you guys to see, and the fact that they gated that shit just made me so sad. Like, I was like, you fucking piece of shit. But yeah, I mean, it worked out for me. I did get some stuff. I guess I do have to claim the coins. Oh shit, I gotta remember to like claim that and convert it to money. So I guess I should do that. Whew, glad I remembered that. Oh my god, I should pull that money out while I can. Goodness gracious. So there you go, chat. I don't know how much money I made, but I'll be able to cash it in for the first time ever, and I guess the last time ever. So I did make more money on TikTok than I made on any other platform. So I appreciate everybody that's joined me from TikTok, and you know, we're sad to see it go, but we will strive on. We will push forward. It seems like we may potentially get fucked over in terms of life support capsules. I think there must be a tree room somewhere. There must be a fucking tree room. I don't think oh, I just shot myself. Oh god. Am I safe? I saw that. I'm safe. Okay, I'm good. Okay, I'm better. That was incredible gamer plays right there. Oh, I gotta recharge this, but don't worry, the normal fire of this does just as well. So, you know, we've got the buffs going. We're totally chilling now. We just gotta actually get headshots, but so far so good. I'm just looking at the life support towers, and I'm feeling like we might have to move to a different zone. We're at 15 minutes. We're still doing pretty good. But yeah, I'm excited. I gotta thank everybody. Was that Malice? Yeah, that was absolutely Malice. Yeah, that boy fucking bubbled me, bro. He bubbled me real easy. You saw it. It was crispy as hell. It happened instantaneously. Alright, gaming. I think I will just start probably like moving them into that hallway. Just start dragging them this way, killing them, starting to reset the spawns a little bit, and snag all this shit. This is the thing. I need to recast my abilities. Still good. Oh, I could totally just beef this dude to death. Okay, chilling. Let's see if we can move some people forward. Move them to a better space. Is this a good hallway? It is a good... It's literally not a hall... Look at this hallway. This is what's separating two arenas. This is so... Oh, this is why. It's this giant fucking room. Yeah. We know this room, dude. I know that room. You got that right, partner. Well, this hallway is going to be awful. This whole section is going to be just swarming with enemies. We'll have to see how good Plasma Sword when you're like this beefed with enemies. Like you're just surrounded, dude. Safe? Better? You nuked them pretty well. That's kind of gamer. So this is what I mean. Like, I think it's funny. I think it's funny to use Plasma Sword and use all these weapons and be like, yeah, this is me making a shitty weapon work. And the only reason that I even added this weapon is because it has a little bit of electricity damage built in. I'm like, yep, that's a reason to add it, even though it's got pretty awful stats regardless. I'm like, ugh, god. And it's a sword, so I'll swing it around and I'll get some slash procs, even though they might deal basically no damage, but we love it. We love the force slash procs. I should pop this. Alright. Fine, I'll pop the fucking life support. Alright, Fibonacci, you happy? Motherfucker. Anyway, nice and chilling. So far, still safe. Yeah, I love my boy. My boy Worm is just popping these guys. He's giving them magnetic damage. Nice and easy. Oh, truly just reloading that instantly. Just major gamer moments. I do feel like I should swap to Z-Huge because it's easier to keep the multi-shot and stuff active. So we're just going to do this. I think I can still do a pretty good damage. Oh, my boy got beefed. Okay, let's see what kind of damage we get. Come on, actually hit him. Is he getting overhealed? Okay, don't like that. Hang on, man. We still need to buff my shit? Oh, my shit's maxed out. Where's this guy? Oh. Looks like we hit a pretty hard cap with this guy, so maybe we do need to swap to Zylok for these silly little necromechs. Alright, let's clear some of these guys. There's too many humans, or excuse me, not too many humans, but too many murmur. But there's also some corrupted. They just all need to die. I won't discriminate, chat. Let's be real. Oh, nice. Oh, we're at 14%. Nah, we're still chilling. I'll pop one more. It hit my birthday recently, and I decided to get Ember Prime and her heirloom and Ash Prime and tons of things for fashion. And some of the money I got, dude, that's so... Those are some sick fashions. Those are some sick frames as well. Just mentioning Ember and Ash, we love both of those. Those are maxed out gamers, truly. Oh, come on. Fucking shoot him in the ass. Alright, nice and easy. I will say, I think I'm going to be uploading an Enervate video next week. A secondary Enervate video. And I'm thinking it's going to be 3 minutes long. So that's going to be a little bit quicker, but it's going to be just fun to talk about. It's cool to show them. I wanted to show off more weapons, so I felt like doing a longer video was a little bit better. So, you know, I think it'll be nice to talk about some different choices that I have on Enervate and like where I use it. And I'm using it in a couple different places, like not too many, but still enough where it's like definitely a cool choice and it's fun to talk about. And I think it does bring a lot of interesting power that's like easy to understand. And so it works pretty well, and I was happy to see that people were like, okay, you know, they're talking a lot about it on New Core, and I'm like, okay, I get that. Like it doesn't really have good crit chance, so you don't really feel obligated or worried about having anything. So Enervate does all the crit work, and because it's a beam weapon, that shit just resets the cycle on Enervate just so fast. So it's really stupid. It's just so dumb. And so yeah, I'm using it on Cyanax, Zocti, Compressa, also Grimoire. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, Static Core. I'm using it on that as well. This dude needs to die. He died? Okay, we're good. Let's just pop this guy right in the face. There you go. Dome him real quick. He needs to feel that shit. He needs to feel that shit for the rest of his days, bro. Holy hell, man. I love tapping shit with the Zylok, though. That's kind of my favorite part of it. I've started to realize that these guys, if they're left alive, then it'll prevent more of them from spawning, I'm pretty sure. Hey, look at that. Zylok Prime Barrel. Couldn't have said it better myself. Let's get some water. I'm telling you, man. We're burning through relics like crazy. We're starting to get to the big leagues now, where I'm actually going to run out of radiance pretty quickly now. Once they're past 5, like once I have to grab 2 different relic stacks, that's when shit changes, alright? So for now, just keep the shit active. You know, have faith that your companion will proc magnetic damage on the corrupted ancients and just wipe them. Nice and easy to understand. Just super simple gameplay. So there you go. I mean, I hope you guys are enjoying it. Like this has been more classic for me, and I that's why I realized I was like, I should at least just put the builds in the description, and then you guys can go look and see what builds I use, and you can go click around and see what it's like. But yeah, I mean, it's not too difficult. I do think I'll probably just put a time code for when the builds start, and that's it, and then we'll just move on from there. So I don't think it's too crazy to talk about. But yeah, you can kind of see it. Like, generally, 25 minutes in an Omnia is never going to kill you. Or like 5 rounds in whatever the Omnia is never really going to kill you. It's pretty easy. So primary weapon has unlimited ammo. Let's take advantage of that.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish
All
the mission
right.
to find out what's inside.
Oh! Felt that shit. Let my shit decay, I guess. My whole shit fucking decayed. Oh my god. I have my stuff active? Yeah, we do. Okay, we're good. Just spray back and forth now.
You are out of options.
Yeah, and I'm just, dude, more and more of these like shield regen. Oh, did I just fail? I wasn't even paying attention. Sorry, chat. I just stopped paying attention. Oh wow, I really burned it right to the letter there, chat.
What you have learned
Hey, I'll still get 4 rounds worth. I'm not too worried. I guess it means that we get to go in for the full time next time, but oh my god. I will say we could potentially look at doing some Netra cells. It's 8:20. It's Wednesday. I will say that will move me quicker through the list because we got 3 Netra cells to do. And I do have to do them, and I've been trying to do them more on camera. So you can see the only frame we haven't played is Styanax. I mean, we could do it eventually. Yeah, Yareli didn't even get above Styanax, so I guess it's going to take a while before we get to play Styanax in the randomizer. I may potentially just roll with it. But yeah, I guess we'll do Netra cells. I mean, we're here. It's 8:20. We have time. It's nice to have a little bit of extra breathing room. So I think we should do it. I'm scrolling too far once again. Evan's song. Oh my god. That's a weird one to start off with. Dual Toxicist Incarnon. Okay, that's a pretty good one. And last one is... Ooh! So this is a... what is this? Exodia Contagion Melee Influence build. Let me write this down. So this is Netracell 1... Corvex. Evan's song. Dual Tox. And of course your boy Girth. Alright. Nice and easy. So this is Netracell number 1. Yeah, I did change up my Corvex build. I mean, we'll go over it pretty briefly, but yeah, I mean, it's mostly just spamming 2. I do have Omamori with 1,000 armor, and well, it's just double Umbra, but it's got good health stats. So Stand United gives me a weird mega buff to armor, so I've kept it in there for a while. I've thought about removing it, but pretty good to start off with. But I'm basically just only casting 2, potentially sometimes casting 1 and 4, but that's about it. Nice to have Arcane Avenger. You are getting 100% defense reduction. Excuse me, defense reduction, because I do have a Tau Forged Red Shard in there. But it's a pretty easy build to understand. Evan's Song is all status. You will apply 7 stacks of puncture, so you'll get a lot of additive crit, which is really cool. So you can add that on top of Arcane Avenger to get a lot of additive crit, so that's kind of nice. Fanged Fusillade and Viral is going to get you to 148% status with a 75% chance for a slash proc on the AoE, and then a 75% chance on the bullet. So pretty nice. You will be able to tap them. I do have Cautious Shot in here. It's a weird one, but it does have an AoE. It's a 4-meter AoE, so it's just I don't need ammo mutation on this because you pick up ammo all the time and it's really fucking annoying, so I hate this. But yeah, Evan's Song time. Let's do it. So this is a Netracell. So
Bird 3. Are we heading
it's nice
up
to
then?
end a little bit early out of my own
Let's
failure
crack
because it
that
means
thing.
that I should have enough time for all 3 Netracells. So I guess let's just do it. Have a good time. Alright, man. And yeah, this is what I mean is Netracells are like some of my favorite solo gameplay to do. Like, yeah, it's just a death modifier. If I fail to revive myself, I'm just dead. So you know, Vanquisher sucks. So far that's the only one. Vanquisher could make my life pretty awful. but I think we'll just have
hit
to
the terminal
see,
to exit into the
because I think I can manage pretty well. I will say I'm probably going to be mostly spamming dual toxicist, because I can keep that active pretty easily. But I don't have growing power, so I'm just going to pop this. And we'll start the run. Run has started. We'll speed run these terminals. I've realized that you can actually just like do 2 terminals and then run to the last one and figure out where the room is, but I actually don't know which is faster, so currently I'm still just getting all 3 terminals and then we're just cruising through. So appreciate it to everybody that's gonna get to enjoy some true Corvex speeding. I mean, who'd have thunk it? I gotta say, like, the Wrecking Wall is pretty fun. It still gives you defense reduction and damage vulnerability, so it's pretty nice to just have, even if you don't necessarily group them up properly, so I'm never really too stressed with it. You'll see it. I mean, it's really just how often are you clicking to. I hate to say it, like, that's kind of all I end up doing sometimes. But yeah, it's still pretty easy to understand. Like, that's why I have Omamori, because I do just want a little bit of survivability, and it's nice to have it on like a health frame. It works pretty interestingly. Like, I think it's a fun idea, and you'll kind of see it and get to understand it. But yeah, for now, just keep moving. We can hit these terminals real quick. 1 minute 45 seconds over this. All right, up and over. And yes, we could just go to that next room. Oh, nice and easy. I'm just gonna burn it real quick, get the hell out of there. Don't like being in that situation. So I will also say, if you guys are interested, so this Friday I'm gonna be streaming God of War Ragnarok Valhalla, so that's gonna be an exciting one. I got a new controller. I've been trying to practice with it and get a little bit more comfortable, but for now I'm having a pretty good time with it, and yeah, let's get it moving.
This is it. Use the key glyph and
nice and easy. So yeah, I bought an 8-bit Do controller that has like back paddles, but I'm like forced to use the what is it called, the USB dongle to use the 2.4 gigahertz. Okay, fully charged, good to go. Nice. So yeah, now we're chilling. What do we have in this slot? Oh, we have this guy. Oh, this one will be so much fun. Let's see if we can keep this going. What? Where's the... What the hell? Oh, do I have to aim glide or something? Here. There you go. Alright, chat. So it seems I have to lock in with this guy if I'm going to use him properly, so we love that. Oh, or I can do this, I think. Here. Here, if I just do this. There you go. Okay, let's get this moving. We proc melee influence instantly. We love that shit. And then we just try to hit them with the wall. Try to do our best. Okay, now I'm remembering. Okay. And you can just click it forever, so it's very easy to spam. Okay, you gotta land some shots a little bit better than that. Come on, dude. This is me remembering how to use Exodia Contagion. There you go. That's a pretty good shot. But yeah, still pretty low status chance, so the chance of proccing Exodia or proccing melee influence is pretty low. But yeah, you feel it when it procs. You love it. We all do. Oh, sorry. Excuse me for that. Oh, gotta pop the necromite. Yeah, I said that right. Alright, chilling. Yeah, and like, so far so good. I don't think it's gonna be too slow. Where's my boy? Is he like over next to me or something? I don't know, man. He's gone. Yep, thank God. I could give a fuck. I could give a fuck about Gruzzlings at this point. I gotta be real with you, chat. So we'll try and keep this shit active. Nice. Love that. We love a melee influence proc at the perfect moment. At the most opportune moment where we can just cruise on in and do some really good damage. But yeah, I guess we can probably use some other abilities. Spam a little dual toxicist Incarnon potentially. I think the answer is yes. So yeah, let's start clicking some buttons. We need to play a little bit better, but you can see it. Like, I'm just sitting here waiting for them to get into the bubble. That's it. I'm waiting for them to enter, and so far I'm actually doing really good in terms of like keeping up with the enemies. But yeah, this is what I mean. Like, Netrocells in the end is pretty easy to do. It's not like the hardest thing in the world. So I think you'll get more comfortable with it as you play. But yeah, I think it's one of those missions that I love more doing solo than I ever have doing in a squad, and that's just because I do basically everything or a lot of stuff solo. I'm really spending as much time as I can solo, but that's just because I do play it a lot in my off time, and you know, I can't always be with the squad. You feel it, chat. There are some enemies where I really wish I knew where their heads were. There's some silly little fellows that make me kind of sad. But yeah, still good. Still chilling. Very impressive. This is just classic Netrocells gameplay though. This is kind of all you should expect. Like, in the end, it is just a survival that you shouldn't die on. So, I don't ever think you should like be super worried about Netrocells. You know, I think for some people it's like pretty difficult content, but I think in the end, like, it just has the classic modifier of don't die, which is a hallmark now, which I love. Is just like, yeah, especially if you're doing it solo, bro, you get one shot to revive yourself. Otherwise, your ass is in the fucking grave. So, still chilling pretty good. I gotta make sure to keep Omamori active, but it does incentivize me to pay a little bit more attention. But you know, it's still pretty easy to understand. I don't think it's super crazy, but yeah, I mean, I have a fun time with it, man. There you go, charged up, nice and easy, and then we gotta reset this. But yeah, still not a lot of enemies to deal with. You know, they're still pretty far away. I'm dealing with them as they come. I don't think it's too much struggle. I mean, I'm kind of having a really good time with it. I'm cruising as fast as I want. But yeah, still chilling. All right, we'll hit this. Oh, not safe. Still tanking pretty well. I'm impressed. And yeah, this shit is obviously gonna shred a Necromech. So yeah, we love dual toxicist. This shit goes hard. I didn't even use Evensong, I think. We have 1% enemies left. I'm not even gonna be able to kill enough enemies to build up my weapon. Yeah, I got a single shot off with Evensong. Unfortunately, it was a little bit weighted towards a specific weapon, and you know exactly how powerful that weapon is. So there you go. I mean, maybe I'll go in for another one with Evensong, but I'm guessing it'll already be gone. So that's just the power. What can I say, man? Oh, Jesus. Oh, one more, I guess. Oh god, chat. We love this shit. Okay, anyway, keep moving. Sorry for that. All right, well, yeah, there's how long was that? 7 minutes. Look at that. I'm proud of how it looks. Oh, okay. Dude, hell yeah. Gaming. That's top tier shit, man. No, I'm telling you, I don't know what it is yet. I guess we'll get to find out when we leave. It'll be a surprise, but if it's what I think it is, it's going to be a maxed out gamer setup, so I really appreciate all the love. Let's see.
Another job well executed.
Ooh, an Amber Archon Shard. We love that. Did I buy my Archon Shard as well? I might have forgotten that, but we'll take a look in a second. Let's see what you got for me. All right, was Bernice. Ember, I knew it. Let's see the Ember Heirloom. Oh my god, I love it. We love the Kaminari Ephemera. This Ephemera is so sick, so shout out that Ephemera. That's such a good look. I love the fucking purple. Look at the purple flames, chat. Is it the Vengeful Charge Ephemera? No, wait. No, what am I thinking? Oh, that's a lighting effect that I'm seeing. That's just a lighting bug. Like a little glitchiness, but still good to go. Would you like to join me? Did you finish your Netrocells already? Anyway, it's 8:33. Let's see what we get. Next roll. Oh, shit. Still Corvex. I guess we didn't play long enough. That's crazy. Oh, well, there you go. We do change to the Alternox. Oh, this will be an interesting one, the Alternox. I do like the Alternox. I think it's a very fun weapon. And Spectra Vandal. Trying to level up Ember. I feel it. Ah, I feel it, man. Oh, the struggle. Let's see. What are we using? Oh, shit. We're using a single target melee weapon. We're using the Katana, the Nikana. So that'll be a fun one to use against a Necromech. So let's do it again. N2 Corvex Alternox. Spectra And all right, we're out of here. Chilling. Oh, I'm running out of space. I'll need to make a second sticky note. That's fine. All right, let's go. Yeah, see, it's too quick. It's not long enough. I need to actually play longer to move up in the list.
IMO solos.
But yeah, more Netracells chat. We're still using Corvex, so I guess I'll just yeah, I'll include it in all of them. It'll be easy time codes to put in, so I should at least put some time codes in for you guys. So yeah, more classic gameplay. But yeah, I guess I don't know, man. Like I really enjoy what they've done. Like that they've added a lot of like weekly stuff and like daily rotations and like shops that you can buy from, and like you can get some stuff from you know, the Steel Path, what is it called, from Teshin's, you know, offerings. You can get some stuff from him, so I do appreciate that. I think it really has incentivized me to like show up for not necessarily an insane amount of time, like in terms of total hours, but just like consistency is important, and like always trying to be playing Warframe and doing something in Warframe, and you know, there's always things to farm in the end, and not everybody's going to be like straight up at the end of the game like I am. But yeah, I think I'm still enjoying myself. I'm just very thankful that I never really feel the need to make content of like damage cap or like level cap or like stuff like that, because I've enjoyed more being able to show you guys a wide variety of builds, and the fact that like, yeah, in the end I will be offering the strange, it will always create strange setups. It will always do that. So you know, I really appreciate the support for the new styles of content. I appreciate that like some random streams like do better and just people watch them, and I'm like, oh, it's very interesting. I will say I did want to mention I was laughing because one of my streams somebody just disliked it, and I was like, I was just like, I was kind of laughing to myself. I was like, so interesting. Like, I wonder what they didn't like about a stream. Like, did they just not like the concept, or I don't know. I was like, I feel like when it gets a lot of views, then it makes more sense. But when it has like no views, I'm like, I feel like that was like a regular viewer or something, or somebody who would normally, like, it's a subscriber. I don't know, but it was just like, I was like, what the hell? But then I just kind of moved on. So I don't know. That's just me. You know, I'm always in YouTube Studio. I'm always checking it. There's a thing where basically every comment will always have my little heart next to it, because that's like the only, I'll either have to respond to it or like put the little heart next to it, or else it just stays in my comments forever, and I just look at the comment every time I open up YouTube Studio. So that is the one thing, is like I have that little heart next to every single comment on my videos, and it's just like, yeah, for the most part, it's like I do appreciate the comments, or I'll delete them. So let's buff our stuff and get moving. Alright, nice and easy. We need to get our buffs going. Oh, Jesus, 1 second. Come on. Oh, this is actually perfect for Alternox. So I kind of have to let them group up a little bit. But then I think I can actually make it work pretty well. Oh, am I just killing them? Are they just straight up dying? Oh, come on, Alternox. I can't even say the words now. Okay, we've got the multi-shot bonus now, so we should be chilling. Alright, so we're just kind of lining them up now. Like, this is just a full auto that has infinite body punch through. It shoots these orbs, and they just kind of tank, but I'm seeing it now. This guy's making me a little sad, but I can still just pop off their arms and do it that way. So Alternox maybe making me sad a little bit. It's been a while since I played this weapon. I've been meaning to like do some refreshes on specific weapons, and I think this is the first time I'm playing this weapon in a long time, so I hope you guys are enjoying it. This is definitely an interesting one, but it seems it's doing a little bit better against these guys. So, you know, I've always said that the Culverines are way easier to just pop their arms off than to do anything else, and I just end up doing that way more often than actually killing them, just because their body is just so fucking tanky. But it's honestly, yeah, their heads, they pop off, you know what I mean? You get the headshot damage, but then that boy's just cooked. That boy doesn't know what to do. Still good to go. Finally destroy the Necromite. But yeah, I will say it's a nice showing. What do we have in the secondary slot? Spectra Vandal. We should use that a little bit, but yeah, these are definitely quicker. Alright, I guess I didn't even show the build. Oh, well, that's too bad. Yeah, maybe I'll just only put the builds in for the first 2 segments. So there you go. Come on, bring the enemies over here. I guess the Corvex build didn't change, but there you go. Oh man, yeah, that's what I mean. Is like I'll probably show it off for the first 2. I think if I do 25 minutes, like if it's just three things, then I'll probably do all the builds and stuff and tell you what everything is. But if it's more than, you know, if I'm doing 3 Netracells, that's like 5 things to show off. So I don't think I'm putting all that shit in the description. So I'll show the first 2 probably, because we actually show the builds properly. Yeah, these quick little Netracells, we'll just kind of cruise on through. But I don't know, man. I don't necessarily ever think it's too crazy. I think I've always appreciated that this game has, you know, a lot of straight up like looter shooter aspects. Like it's got the really nice like RNG mechanics and like you know, random tile sets and stuff like that, and they all kind of combine together in such a nice way where, you know, when we are just doing Omnias or doing Netracells, there is this thing of it's just like, oh, you're just so comfortable doing these you know, like long-term type missions. It's basically an endurance mission that has a finite limit. It's a timer, but in a different way. It's just based on kills. So I still think it's really fun. And yeah, you're seeing it. We're using Spectra Vandal, which is just a beam weapon. So it doesn't have any chaining. It doesn't have anything like that. So still a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. So definitely something that I cruise a lot with. Like Spectra Vandal, I do currently use with secondary encumber and blast damage, and I have a Riven that gives me slash damage. So I've felt like secondary enervate might do really well on this weapon, but I need to put a Forma on it, and there's just too many weapons that I need Forma on. So, you know, I'm definitely trying to be a little bit more stingy, but I gotta say, like with the blast damage doing so much upfront damage, I have been thinking about just like trying to nuke everything with enervate, because it does work pretty well. And you're seeing it, like I'm killing enemies before they even get a lot of status effects on them. So that's part of it, is what I realize is like the blast is really powerful, and when you have blast and slash, then enervate does actually give you a pretty nice buff. So, you know, it'll get you to an insane margin, and it'll reset itself like instantaneously over and over again. So if I were to say any candidate is good for secondary enervate, I would say it's probably Spectra for me, just because like on the chain beams, I still like that I can use secondary encumber, because it will tick on different enemies, and I don't know how the tick rate works with encumber, because I know that it's like a per hit. So I think each tick of the beam will only proc a secondary encumber effect on like one enemy in the chain, but it'll do it at random maybe. So I think it spreads it when there's multiple enemies, but it's a little confusing. But yeah, I definitely think Spectra might be a good candidate because of the blast and the slash. It means that I'll just get like absurdly strong slash and blast procs, and that's it. And I'll just be tanking that and kind of just spamming that and only that. But I will say for like really strong targets like Necromex and stuff, you can like proc every status effect in the game, and that'll have its own buff. So, you know, we haven't even seen a Necromex, so I'm enjoying myself. I'm having a good time. So it's nice to swap between them. And then what do we have in this slot? We haven't even used this, but we could use it a little bit. We need to rank it up, but we have 1% kills, so yeah, we get to kill a few enemies. But there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed that. There you go. More of the same, I guess. I mean, in the end, that's kind of what you see is like the weapons start to feel similar. You know, the vibe of each Warframe you start to understand pretty quickly. So it's like you don't necessarily, no one's telling you to use everything in the game, but I think if you do end up down that rabbit hole, you're like, wait a minute, I can make most of these work. And suddenly your helmet ability exists to give the frame that usability that you feel like it may be lacking in certain aspects. Like, I think for me, most of my helmets now are like a priority helmet. Like, okay, I'm doing this to ease my brain or give me some survivability or something like that. A lot of them are just straight buffs, synergies, stuff like that. So I definitely think like you should feel incentivized to use a lot of different helmet abilities and swap that stuff around. Another Amber. I could give a fuck about Amber. One more mission. One more Netracell. We'll see if Corvex even moves. But yeah, I'm having a good time so far. I do like it. It's so quick, man. Like 3 Netracells, you do them like it's nothing. I do like using it on stream. Fucking Citrine, there you go. Now that's a gamer moment. That's a good choice. The next one on the list is Bosmu. We get to use Bosmu again. I did change my Bosmu build around. But yeah, I'm going to cruise through. It's 8:45, so I want to make sure and finish these in a good time. So Prisma Angstrom, that's a strong choice. And at the bottom of the list, you've got Nami Skilla Prime. This is a swinging influence weapon, so we're gonna be having a grand old time. So let's cruise on through, finish it out. Triple Netracells like it's nothing. Citrine is gonna make it a complete joke. So I hope you guys are excited for this. I don't think I'm gonna even keep the buff active. I guess I'll try to cast my one, but yeah, we love Citrine. You'll just have to see it in action. And yeah, you'll get a feel for it. Oh, did we get
use that term.
Exhaustion and Vanquisher? So we got both of the worst modifiers. So Vanquisher gives you more Eximus, and Exhaustion will just continuously remove energy. So this is actually poggers for Citrine, because she does drop a shit ton of energy orbs, and she does also have ability efficiency as well. So she's going to be super efficient in a solo. Kind of a easy gameplay loop is I think we're going to be cruising with. So I'm impressed. I'm feeling good so far. All I can really say is this is what I love about Warframe, man. There's so many weird setups that you can play with, and the fact that you can just like use random gear and most of the time it'll work out for you. I think I'm probably going to be spamming Bosmu the entire mission. Just because I low-key love this weapon. This weapon is so sick. But yeah, I mean, I hope you guys enjoy what you're gonna witness. This horrific show that you're gonna witness. That's how I'm talking right now. Yup, for real. It's gonna be disgusting. It's gonna be vile. All right. So yeah, so far so good. I will say you're seeing it. I'm running at buttery smooth 120. And we have just few enough enemies and particle effects that we should also be running at buttery smooth 120 during the gameplay as well. Or like over 100 at least. So this is what I mean, where Warframe will always just get bogged down by having multiple different players all using their stuff at once. And then also all of the Eximus units doing all their stuff at once. So at times when the gameplay is actually popping off, there is way too much shit happening on screen. And it's like very aggressive, so I can feel it, especially when I'm streaming. That shit lags to nothing. Well, maybe not lags, it cuts the frame rate in half, let's say that. So it goes from 120 to literally 60, so it does suck, but if it's over 60, then it doesn't change for you guys. So that's why I have that there, just so I have a nice threshold. I like having the 120, but you know, I'm never really hard pressed. All right, chilling, moving nice and easy.
Get ready for whatever happens next.
All right, let's do it. Oh my god, you see how easily that shit procs. Okay, and then we just cast our bubble. And then... Oh, no more energy. Don't like that. Come on, man. Don't do me like this. Okay, we got all the buffs going. We got 7 times. And we just make sure and hit everybody with the... We make sure and hit everybody with that effect. Okay, let's start spamming Bosmu, though. This needs to be done, chat. It needs to be done. I cannot allow anything else but to spam Bosmu. And I need to build up those primary crux buffs as well, and then we'll be chilling. We need to recast this. We'll just recast this while we can. And yeah, now we're just chilling. Oh, we should probably go down here, actually. We should probably bring them all down here. I think that's probably the better take. And there you go. Buttery smooth 120. 118, 116. Yeah, we're still chilling. I've got my crystal down there. I should probably move it up, but... Oh, I haven't been casting this as well. Need to make sure to cast that at all times. We'll move the crystal here. We'll recast the 2. And then we'll spam more of these little crystal doodads. Keep it up. 7 stacks of the primary crux buff. Nice and easy. Okay, chat. There you go. Kill the first necromite. Let's see how quick we can do it. 30 seconds on the buffs. We're chilling. We can make it with time to spare. All right, nice and easy. Oh, where's your boy? Is he like over here somewhere? I always forget where this one is. I know he's like, is he in one of the rooms or is he up above? Yeah, he's up above. That's right, chat. I remembered. 7 seconds on the crystal, so we still nailed it. Still doing pretty good. 5 seconds on the buff. We can refresh that instantly. That's easy to refresh. I need to get the fuck inside the circle. And this is easy to refresh as well. We'll do that right away. And then we're chilling. Then we just cast this. We're back to square one. Okay, nice and easy. Gotta love it. Classic Netrocells as always. Alright, chat. Here's some serious Bosmu gameplay. This is peak Bosmu gameplay. Top 10 Bosmu moments right here. Alright, let's do it. Still chilling. Still feeling pretty good. But yeah, I am excited to make the secondary Enervate video. That'll be going up next week. So, you know, I was excited. The script was pretty easy. I felt like it was a pretty fun script, kind of more loosey-goosey. Because I did the video about secondary Encumber, and then I wanted to, you know, I was like, oh, you know, I should make a separate video about Enervate because it does work very well. And so I was like, oh, I get to talk about the more timely arcane, like a little, in a separate video where I can cover it separately from everything else and explain, like, yeah, I think it's really fun to test out and try for yourself. So we love the status effects. That shit goes super hard. And yeah, Citrine is just kind of a joke, kind of way too easy, and trivializes a lot of stuff. And I basically just only run around with the crystal, and that's it most of the time. Every once in a while I'll cast Ensnare, but you're seeing it. There's just straight up not enough enemies for me to worry about Ensnare. When there's a lot of enemies, that's when like a grouping ability kind of goes off. Excuse me, it goes off, because then you can basically kill every enemy on the map in a single bullet or like a couple bullets, and it's just so efficient. You know, you'll use a single mag and you'll just wipe, and it's just very satisfying. It's peak Warframe. You know, we love our horde shooter that is Warframe, and yeah, we fully reset our crystal. That's fine. We can recast this and then recast our survivability, and we're chilling. Let's get our shit going. 6 stacks of primary crux, doing okay. 10 stacks. Back on top, chat. Back on top. This is what I mean. What else do we have in the second slot? Oh, Prisma Angstrom. I could spam it for a clip. Okay, I can spam Prisma Angstrom for a single mag dump. Oh, this motherfucker. Making me look silly. Making me look like a weakling. Don't even have Encumber active. There you go, nice and easy. Alright. Cruising. There's a reset. We'll go for one more. I mean, look how quick you can reset it. It's so nice. But yeah, very easy damage buff. We'll put this up. Oh, did not want to do it, but I'll take it. Whatever, man. There's a little bit of Angstrom, and then I guess I have time for... Oh, we did show off Nami's skill a little bit. Yeah, this is a swinging influence, so you already saw it. You've seen this before. Very familiar to you, so... Yeah, I guess we'll end it with a little bit of Bosmu, and we're done. Alright, there you go. Some classic Netrocells, so... yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. So yeah, I'll tell you... I'm talking with my friends. You know, we'll close the video out and we'll talk about what I've got in terms of upcoming content one more time. But yeah, if you are enjoying the video and you're on YouTube, I do appreciate it if you drop a like. It does help out the video in the future. But yeah, like, you know, in terms of like new stuff that we're going to be seeing on the channel, rule number 1 is probably me doing more scripted Warframe videos. So, you know, I've been doing really well. The Aya video is doing really well again. So, you know, in my push over 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be trying to work on that more. And, you know, I've been seeing that you guys are really engaging with that and enjoying that. So, the streams will always exist. They'll always be in their current form. But I may potentially expand the streams so that, you know, so currently what I'm looking at is on Wednesday, I may be able to get both of my friends over to do a stream like with other people. So I think that would be something that I would be super excited to do. And that would be definitely different from what you're used to seeing. So, you know, that would be probably a lot of party games. Basically, I would say I would want to do all party games just because, like, it's just so much fun. And, you know, it's chaotic and exciting and crazy and over the top. And I don't know, I just love it. And, you know, I really hope you guys are excited for that because, you know, we'll be uploading more clips as well. So you'll be seeing mostly clips with my friends. That's my goal. My end goal has always been that I want to show off clips with my friends because I'll be able to record enough that I'll see what kind of cadence I'll upload them. And how you guys like them. So I'll be working on that and trying to cut them up a little bit better, make them more exciting. So, yeah, and then tomorrow we'll just be doing normal Omnias, and then Friday will be God of War Ragnarok Valhalla. Oh, I should also say at the end of the video, so I did buy Hyperlight Breaker, and that game is fucking hard, and it does not run very well, and it is very early access. So it's a cool game. I'm enjoying it, but I did have to grind a little bit to like get some buffs going before I even could do anything in that game. So I'm doing a little bit better now, but definitely a cool experience. That's from Heart Machine. They did Hyperlight Drifter, so I think it's in the same universe, but it's a very cool game, and I don't know if it's necessarily mostly balanced for multiplayer, but I've been doing it only solo, and I've been getting my ass kicked. So, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That is all I got for you. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow and Friday, so definitely stop by and say hi and watch some fun games on Friday. You'll see God of War Ragnarok. I'm pretty good at that, so you'll get some exciting gameplay. So that's all I got for you. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm out of here. Take